Okay, all right. We've got our next question from Siva Chaitanya, who's writing us all the way from Toronto. And holding 15 odd shares of Vikran Engineering at a price of 106 rupees. Wants to know if you can accumulate more at this point, and from a longer term perspective, what's the view on this? Asta, I'll stick with you for this one. Vikran Engineering, what's the view like?
So view is positive. Now talking about the fundamentals of this counter, we all know that this is a recent IPO, and in that IPO also we have recommended our clients to go for this. Vikran Engineering is looking a very strong counter because this is the company which is like into the engineering space, and they are like fast growing EPC company in the terms of the revenue growth. If I particularly highlight on, and in fact they have outpaced the industry growth. In fact, if I talking about their contracts also, they are into the water infrastructure, and they are into the transmission and distribution of the water infrastructure as well as the power infrastructure. They came out with the IPO at the price point of 97, and the price to earning ratio was 32 at that point of a time, which looks to be which was a reasonable one. But still we are positive on the prospect of this counter, so I'm recommending a hold on this counter for a price target of somewhere at around 10% above from the current levels.
And the stock is seeing a little bit of pressure in trade today, 3.5% lower and trading above that 100 mark, just about. We've got a question from Niva from Chennai, and Niva is really kind. She says that Mahima absolutely rocks.
And she said both of us rock. She's not said Mahima
I can
rock,
pick and choose. All right. But having said that, she's asking for a fundamental view on Trent, and she's looking for a fresh entry for a period of 3 years. Asta, what's the view? Would you be bullish?
So talking about trend, yes, we are bullish on this counter with a price target of more than 5,000 in the medium term. In the shorter term, I think the kind of valuation it is catering right now, that can be, spoil spot. And that is why we are not seeing the counter to perform so strongly. But going ahead, what we believe that there is expansion of the west side and the studio, and there is an increased penetration in the core consumption market for this company. And the most important point is that the private label part, which is always our margin garner. So I think the private label categories is also gaining traction. My idea here is to stay invested in this counter for the price target of 5,000. Now for the fresh entry, I would recommend that just wait for some more downfall to come. Maybe at around 4,800 to 4,750 are the right levels to make a fresh entry also in this counter.
Okay.